Assalamualaikum. This is Talk to Farina Najam from Division of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Education, Lahore. The course title is Advanced Landscape Painting. The topic is color contrast, attributes, interaction, harmony, psychology, mood, culture, expression. Part 2. The psychological effects of color. Why? Why is color? Why is color such a powerful force in our lives? What effects can it have on our bodies and minds? Color psychology is concerned with the effects of color on mood, emotion, behavior. Certain colors can rise blood pressure, increase metabolism, or cause eye strain. Research has shown that when our eyes connect with a color, our brains release different chemicals that impact us on a physical and emotional level. Color is the visual element that has the strongest effect on our emotions. We use color to create the mood or atmosphere of an artwork. There are many different approaches to use the color as light, tone, pattern, as form, symbol, movement, harmony, contrast, and mood. Wesley Kandinsky, Ottoman Landscape with Both. Emil Nolde painting. His painting of landscape. Dramatic color combined with a vigorous painting technique are the key elements of Expressionism in art. Expressionist painting was more about using color and physical qualities of a medium to express your feelings about the subject rather than simply describing it in a naturalistic fashion. This is a classic example of an expressionist painting technique. It is painted more from memory than from observation. It is painted more from memory than from observation, using the natural fluidity of watercolor to mirror the changing mood of the landscape. First, Emil Nolde soaks his paper, in this case vellum, with water. He then builds up the shapes of the mountains with washes in different tones of blue, more intense in the foreground, becoming paler in the background. This creates an impression of aerial perspective as the tones of the colors appear to fade into the distant landscape. Warm colors appear to advance and cool colors recede. Balancing warm and cool colors can create a sense of calm or fulfillment, much like what is observed in nature. Warm light, cool shadow. Cool light, warm shadow. Few painters in the history of art capture the intensity of light and energy more than Turner, the name of artist. In his first of two versions of the Burning of the Houses of Lords and Commons, 1835, visual elements of the painting are fluid by a collision of the classical elements of earth, air, fire, and water. The composition of the work is divided into 4 sections, each of which harbor one of the four classical elements. On the left, the blazing oranges and yellow of the burning buildings are set in opposition to the cold blues and lilacs of the sky. The hot colors of the flames and their reflections, fire and water, are intensified by the cold colors of the sky and rich earth and air. A similar tension is established by the tonal contrast of the dark crowd against the light river, which is counterbalanced by the light sandstone of Westminster Bridge against the darkening sky. This painting is a clearly arranged contrast of opposite colors, tones, and classical elements which Turner has devised to heighten the impact of each. How colors affect your mood. Colors and emotions are closely linked. Warm colors can evoke different emotions than cool colors, and bright colors can create different feelings than muted colors. Every color creates different emotions and feelings. Colors can make us feel happy or sad, and they can make us feel hungry or relaxed. The above painting has a calm, harmonious feeling. The serene environment was created by using light yellow and the serene environment was created by using light yellow and varied green along with dashes of complementary colors. High key versus low key. You will often hear paintings described as you will hear often hear paintings described as being high key or low key. This refers to the overall value scale used in the painting. This refers to the overall value scale used in the painting. A high key painting has a high value scale light, whilst a low key painting uses a low value scale dark. High or low key paintings often have a very limited value range. Below is a low key painting by Van Gogh, painted before he found color. A stock painting. A high key painting by Claude Monet. Elements of creating mood and atmosphere. The sky dictates the mood as well as the overall colors of a landscape painting. When the artist added the highlights on the rocks, He used the same colors as in the sky, just in a different value. Instant cohesion. Night time, bright time. Nocturnes means the night scenes, are definitely considered as painting with moods. The viewer engages their imagination because many details are left out in this dark environment. This early morning scene takes place in Rockport. It is an overall warm scenario. Most of the buyers appreciate paintings with predominantly warm colors. Of these warm colors, orange and red orange are the most favored because this type of sky does not last long. You can say it's an out of ordinary occurrence. The lights make the homes very inviting. Glimmers of light. How about adding some sun rays for a spiritual touch? How about adding some sun rays for a spiritual touch? This type of scenes can be inspiring and evoke a lot of emotion because of its contrast of light and dark. This twilight winter rendering where the sun is just about to set. Result is several warm colors glowing. The lavenders help bring relief to the warm colors. Take into account that a painting can be too warm as well as too cool. The goal is to balance these two opposing color temperature just right. Only one temperature should be predominant so you can establish a clear mood that is not confused. Only one temperature should be predominant so you can establish a clear mood that is not confused. Color as mood noise. How different colors affect on moods. Skin. Color can influence our mood, our thoughts. Color affect people in many ways depending upon one's age, gender, ethnic background, or local climate. Certain colors or groups of colors tend to get a similar reaction from most people. The overall difference being in the shade or tones used, so it's important to choose wisely. Serenade smashes this image into countless fragments which he resembles in a dynamic composition that captures the collective consciousness of futurism. The name of the movement, futurism. Contrast of opposite colors collide in a shatterproof structure that frames the fun, prolific noise, and excitement of modern entertainment. Edward Munch painting, The Scream 1893, is one of the most famous paintings of all time, sometimes also referred to as the Cry Munch painting. The Scream is known for its expressionistic colors, bright swirling sky, and of course its mysterious subject, a person collapsing their face, screaming in anguish alone on a dock. Edward Munch reveals an honest and perhaps even ugly glimpse of his inner troubles and feelings of anxiety, putting more importance on personal meaning than on technical skill or beauty, a traditional goal of art. The Scream painting, and finally in 1895 a poem. I was walking down the road with two friends when the sun set. Suddenly the sky turned as red as blood. I stopped and I stopped and leaned against the fence, feeling unspeakably tired. Tongues of fire and blood scratched over the bluish black fjord. My friends went on walking, while I lagged behind, shivering with fear. Then I heard. Then I heard the enormous, infinite scream of nature, sung by Edward Munch. So, through this painting, he expressed his feeling